Shalom. All praises Yahweh Bahashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors unto the apostles of GMS, and honors out to the brothers doing the work in sincerity and truth. I wanted to bring out a couple of scriptures because, in this society, what they like to do is perpetuate this thing called love as being like a happy-go-lucky thing, that they turn the term love into something that's homosexual or effeminate. Pretty much throughout the world, in different societies, they try and talk about peace and love. Among these Christians, they do the same thing. But contrary to the scriptures, love is not what they believe it to be. Now this is 2 John 1 and 6. And this is love, that we walk after his commandments. This is the commandment. Alright, so the love is simply walking after the commandments. That as ye have heard from the beginning, ye should walk in it. Okay, so that was part of the covenant, man, which was made with Israel through blood, that we should walk in the ways of Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai through the laws which were given unto Moses, pertaining to Exodus the 24th chapter. So love is keeping the commandments, and evidently so in this society, especially among the Western countries. They perpetuate transgenderism, homosexuality, when that's contrary to biblical law, as stated in Leviticus 20 and 13. That if a man lie with another man, as a man lie with woman, both of them shall be put to death. It clearly states that. But again, even today, you have transgender students in high school locker rooms that want to go into the girls' locker rooms if they're a male that's dressed like a woman or so forth. And pretty much those boys want to be popped by other men and so forth, man. Talking about gay rights and girl rights matter, man, which is folly. They even go as far as making a Queen James Bible, which is hella wicked, because the Bible is against homosexuality, clearly stated. This is John 21 and 15. Now, practically, I'm just gonna run down on it. Yahweh Shai sat down and ate with the disciples, and he said to Simon Peter, the disciples, he said, "Do you love me?" And when he asked them, "Do you love me?" he also said, "Feed my lambs, feed the flock." Now it's very important that we feed the flock. How do we show love to the brotherhood? By feeding the flock, by making these videos. That's part of keeping the commandments, man. By bringing out these scriptures and telling the brothers of the things to come, the prophecies, and the breakdowns of the scriptures, moral conduct. Alright? But in this society, they ain't doing that, man. That's part of the reason why this society has its great judgment, which is pending. This is Jeremiah 6 and 16. Thus saith the Lord, stand ye in the ways, and see, and ask for the old paths, where is the good way, and walk therein, and ye shall find rest for your souls. So you're supposed to seek the old paths in which our ancestors of Israel would have walked in, the righteous one. That's part of learning the good way. But this society, the wicked shall not go unpunished, like the scripture says. And I'm going to read this in Sirach 10. I'll start from verse 12. The beginning of pride is when one departeth from God, and his heart is turned away from his maker. And that's what these people have done, and their heart, especially these 2/3, man, that want to be homosexuals, man. Up in central London, you see loads of them, and they're just fully under the love of sin, just like Esau. And their evil's gonna come into light, and they're gonna be destroyed too, man, through this way of thermonuclear destruction. Those that are in America, and also other, counter countries or counterparts of America, where they perform the same unrighteous acts. And his heart is turned away from his maker, for pride is the beginning of sin. Alright? And that's another thing, because they talk about gay pride as if it's something to marvel about. But the scriptures tells you that pride is the beginning of sin. So there's no way that they can justify their actions of making laws of gay rights, and also, bringing into play this Queen James Bible, and they're going to have to pay for that. And he that hath it shall pour out abomination, and therefore the Lord brought upon them strange calamities and overthrew them utterly. So this place is going to be overthrown, man, for all the wickedness that they've been doing, and you can see the calamities arising, on a daily basis, man. Landslides, hurricanes, all these things are the coming, or the showing forth of the Lord's return. So brothers, keep looking and keep watching and seeing the signs of the end, man. And with that, I'm gonna say shalom.